Welcome to XXLRC. Today was an interesting day. My wife convinced me to just take a random day off work in the middle of the week. My birthday's coming up, so she wanted to take me out and pick me up a new truck as a little birthday surprise. So that's what we did today. Took a little road trip up to Hobbytown, and I got a new truck that I've had my eye on for a little while. All right, here it is, the Traxxas Sledge. What an awesome looking truck. It's kind of resembles the e-Revo. I got one of those, the e-Revo 1.0 sitting up there, but it's just a totally different platform. Totally, I mean, it doesn't really, you know, Traxxas tends to use a lot of the same parts across their whole fleet. But this one, totally different. So I haven't taken it out of the box yet, and I'm super excited to get into this thing because I want to see what it looks like. They did have one on display there, so I did check it out a little bit in the store, and I've seen tons of videos about it. But now I have my very own, so let's crack this thing open. Look at that. Oh man, it looks so good. It's got the clipless body system. There's just a couple retainers in the back there that you reach under the body, pop it up, and then you just slide the whole thing forward, it comes right off. You can almost do it one-handed, but I got the blue one. I was kind of going back and forth between the green and the blue. They had a green that was a display model, and then they had a brand new blue one in the back, so I opted for the blue. I was kind of leaning that way anyways because all the aluminum on here, the shocks, the little pin retainers, the whole chassis is blue. This T-bar brace, even the electronics are blue. So I think I made the right choice here. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's awesome. It's got the Sledgehammer tires, which I do have on my Max. They seem to work really well on the sand that I have here. Instruction manual, some stickers. Looks like there's some foam pieces, probably for the battery tray, wheel wrench, a couple other little hex wrenches, and then there is the battery jumper if you want to run one battery. Let me bring the camera in closer. We can have a look at this thing. Wasn't sure about this battery tray, but it seems pretty good, like it locks in there good. And then I guess you can stick body pins in there to prevent this thing from opening up. You know, if you're really bashing it hard, probably want to stick those in. Just if you have any hard landings, then you don't have to worry about that popping open and losing batteries. Looks like it's got the VXL 6S, stuff like they would put in the UDR or the e-Revo. This is a really cool set. This is totally different than anything that Traxxas has to offer right now. I mean, it's got the metal chassis, kind of open center diff here, and all this extra bracing in here. I think this thing's gonna be a beast. So it does have mud guards in the back, which is really nice because I noticed on a lot of my vehicles when I'm running them in the back, especially if it's been a little bit wet out like it has been here the past few days, I get so much dirt and mud caked up on that whole rear suspension, so that should help a lot with that. So let's take a look at these batteries that I've got. I have these Florian batteries, and these things, I don't even know if they sell them anymore. I was looking around Amazon to see if they have them. I bought these like 2.5 years ago off of Amazon. They're a 3-cell, 4,500 milliamp hour LiPo. And they were so cheap, I couldn't pass them up. I really didn't know what I was going to use them in. I knew I would, and I have used them a little bit like in my crawlers and stuff. But for the most part, they've just been sitting here. I haven't used them hardly at all. And I think these are going to fit just perfect in this battery tray. I was looking at the measurements last night. Well, the way those You know what, that might not be bad. Now Traxxas recommends that you stand them up, but I don't know if I can with the way that these wires are in there. I mean, maybe if I bring them through like this, they might be too tall. Yeah, they're just a little bit too tall. I'm gonna have to lay them down. So let's try it like that. Let's lay these things down like this. Oh yeah, that's perfect actually. It's a little bit loose in there, but I think I can work with that. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about losing one of them. Maybe I'll stick a little, there was a little piece of foam, this little thin piece of foam. Maybe I'll stick that on there. I think that's where it's supposed to go, or maybe it goes along the side here. But I'll find something to put in there just so we get a little bit tighter fit. But those are gonna work out real nice. So I've got 4 of those. So that'll keep me occupied for a while. I also have this. This was another cheapie off of Amazon. This is the Gold Bat. This is actually a 6-cell, 4,500 milliamp hour. So pretty similar to running the 2 of these. It's just all together in one pack. And let's see, does it go this way? Yeah. Oh, that's like a perfect fit, right like that. You know, I just, like I said before, just need to put some foam padding in there just so it doesn't have any room to move around. Because it doesn't seem like much there, but once you get bashing this thing, that little bit of movement could damage the battery. I don't know, I don't think it'll lay like this. I think it's too tall to do it that way, so it's got to be standing up. I don't know, I'll play around with it. This is probably what I'm going to run for the first run, is this 6-cell. So I've got an adapter to go from the XT60 to the Traxxas, and then I'll stick the loop connector on the other side. There we have it. Quick unboxing on the Sledge. This thing looks like it is going to be a monster out there, so I'm excited to go take it for a rip. Okay, we got our battery in there, got our little SkyRC GPS thing. I'm gonna fire up the app, do a couple little speed runs with this thing on the street. And then we got our GPS set up, we'll hit track, start, fire this thing up. I love the body on this truck. You just slide it on, snap in the back, good to go. Oh yeah. Wheelie machine. Quiet. Very, very controllable. Wide open. Do one more pass down and back. Make sure nobody's coming. Whew. Get a little squirrely down there. Oh my. Let's take a look at the what we got on our GPS. Alright, stop, read, 49. That's straight out of the box, 6S, no gearing change, and it might have had a little bit more, but dang. Before we take it out back, I want to see if this thing will do a backflip on pavement. I don't know if it will with those knobby tires or not, but we're gonna see. Well, not exactly. Alright, time to take it out back. Alright, here we are. My own little personal RC playground. Let's rip it. Alright, we'll try and do a backflip here. I don't know. It's like, it almost has enough. I think I could off of a jump, but I don't know if it'll do a standing backflip. Let's see. No. Just, it pulls it up, but once it hits the wing, that's it. Flips it over. Let's give it a little bit on the jump. Not quite on the back flip. Need a little bit more. We'll try it again, but I don't know. This thing really does take a while, though. Oh no! We seem to have left something over here. It doesn't really look broke. I'm sure they'd come off of there. If that's broke, that was the cleanest break ever. I think these screws might have just pulled through there. I don't know. Doesn't really look stretched or anything, it just came off. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. That was a pretty hard hit right on that wing. It looks a little funny now, but that's okay. We're just gonna run the rest of this battery out. I don't feel like fixing it right now. That was so close, I chickened out. Alright, let's try it again. Oh my. Haha, yeah. It will do a backflip off the jump. It was close, like barely, but yeah, she's a ripper, all right. Yeah. Oh, do some landscaping with the sledge. Stuck on a vine there. I guess this is just one of the downfalls of the sledge. If you nosedive too hard, but it popped right back out, so no problem. Man, I love that body. Oh yeah, too easy now. I think I'm gonna move that ramp over to this one and see how we do. Yeah, that's the same tree got my outcast. It's not a good place for that jump. Maybe I'll try it over on the other side. Yeah, there we go. No tree in the way on that side. Man, it's got enough power to just flip this thing right around. It's amazing. That was a rough landing. It's okay though. I love the Sledge. I think it's amazing. When I first took it out, it's so much quieter than I expected. I mean, normally a monster truck like you can hear all the gears and stuff. The thing is so quiet and quick too, out of the box. 50 miles an hour. That's impressive. It did awesome out back. I did break the wing off of it, although it really doesn't look like it's broken. So I'm gonna just try and put it back on. We'll see how that goes, but nothing else broke on it. So I think it's a win. What an amazing truck, and it'll do backflips in the air like crazy too. And I think if I did a little gearing change, it would do standing backflips no problem. So I'm super impressed with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I love to read the comments. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. I'll see you guys in the next video.